All right, before we're waiting to connect with Congresswoman Vicky Hartzler, I want to get an update on something we've been tracking here on Washington Watch, and that is the World Health Assembly that is taking place in Geneva, Switzerland. Joining me now with the latest on this, which is supposed to wrap up, either it's wrapping up today, later this evening, or tomorrow, is Travis Weber, Vice President of Policy and Government Affairs here at the Family Research Council. Travis, welcome back.
Thank you, Tony.
So we've been closely tracking the 75th World Health Assembly taking place in Geneva. In particular, two issues we're watching. One is a push for a treaty, which is very problematic, but also, and probably a greater threat, are amendments to regulations that would be in place during a pandemic. What do we know as of right now?
Yes, as of now, the World Health Assembly debate wrapped up, late this Friday over in Europe, in Geneva, Switzerland. During this debate over the past week, they've been considering proposed amendments that are being pushed by the United States, by the Biden administration, that would alter the balance of power between the World Health Organization and member states in a problematic way, because you're going to tip the balance of power, give more power and authority to the WHO in regards to how it exercises control over member states in the next pandemic, next emergency, requiring states to provide their plans of action within decreased response times, giving the WHO more oversight over what the states plan to do in response to a pandemic. So obviously these are troublesome. At least the Biden administration needs to offer a plan or an explanation to the American people for why it feels these are necessary. I don't think we've really heard that. We feel this is important, therefore, to bring out for the public to understand this is happening. Now, thankfully, Tony, in terms of the debate this week, it does appear that the number of African member states have objected to the proposed amendments the U.S. has offered. So the African states saying to the United States, these have not been consulted. We've not been consulted enough on these. You're pushing these without consulting us, sort of trying to ram these down for approval through the approval process without consulting the African member states. This is the same issue we have with the American public. They need to be consulted and have an explanation. So it does appear we're on a good track for success in not seeing these adopted. We have to wait for the final verdict on that, however, at this point.
Yeah, and I understand there was also opposition from the UK, and I'm also hearing there may be a special meeting called later. So this is something we're going to have to continue to track. Travis Weber, thanks so much for the update.
Thank you.